we try to survive on an Earth with a giant hole in the middle?
Fuck it.
Would a planet like this even have a chance of being habitable?
No.
Would it still have the moon?
No.
How would gravity work?
Take a shit.
And what would the view be like on an Earth like this? This is What If. And here's what would happen if Earth, unless it had a shape more like a hula hoop, having a center that's so much larger than the physically solid portion of Earth would result in some very unstable conditions. See what I mean?
Mount
Disastrous.
Kilauea. Mount Kilauea.
So let's focus on a planet that looks like a traditional donut and closely mimics our own Earth. This donut-shaped Earth would have a similar position relative to the Sun and the same axial tilt. It would even have a similar escape velocity,
As it done.
11.4 kilometers per second for most of the planet. At the donut's equator, the escape velocity would go down to just 6.5 kilometers per second. So, if you were going to send rockets into space, that would be the best place to break free of the gravitational clutches of a donut-shaped Earth. Speaking of gravity, depending where you were on a torus Earth, you'd weigh up to 3 times less than you usually do. If our round Earth has a surface gravity of 1 g, the surface gravity of a donut Earth along the poles would be 0.65 g.
I don't fucking
And at the
hyphen.
equator, the gravity would go down to just 0.3 g.
Major.
It would be like
I will
walking on
not
the surface
have
of
a
Mars.
5 PS.
Even though the donut-shaped
C7
Earth's gravity would be lower than what you're used to, it would still be constantly trying to collapse the planet in on itself.
They're trying to
To
get rid
fight
of
the urge to become a sphere-shaped Earth, a donut Earth would have to spin much faster than our round Earth does.
Then fuck
That
after.
way, centrifugal forces would kick in and keep the donut hole intact. But because of this quick rotation, a day on Earth would only last 2 hours and 50 minutes. Or, if you prefer to stick to a traditional 24-hour day, you'd be dealing with at least 8 sunrises and sunsets every day. You'd have to adapt to working day and night and sleeping through hours of daylight. But it would be much worse than that for the animals that are synced to the patterns of the moon and the sun to breed, migrate, and hunt.
Fuck the animals.
Oh, and by the way, what would happen to the moon?
No moon. No
Well,
shit.
the good news is we'd still have it. Most likely, it would be pulled towards the middle of the hole and bob up and down in the middle of the planet.
Fuck Mike Bloomberg.
Within the vastness of the universe, particularly vulnerable.
2280.
Spaceships powered by antimatter propulsion would take humanity outside the solar system. Automated unmanned probes would be sent to the far regions of the galaxy, researching thousands of interstellar worlds. By the end of the 23rd century, humans would have confirmation of a microbial alien life existing on a... Cities have been named parties. Dr. Robert McCants of... Participants were given salty foods and hot and cold temperatures, with a dramatic surge in hurricanes. Of course, tumultuous weather, food shortages, and a lack of oxygen would be even harder to process, ceased to exist. We wouldn't last very long. And not just us. Plants and animals need salt as much as we do. The mere desalinization of our oceans would wipe out all our underwater algae, cutting photosynthesis on Earth in half. Land-based, but helpless in the face of this mass desalinization of Gatorade left on the shelves.
Tourist
But
plane.
that's assuming that no one else who's feeling totally helpless in the face of this mass desalinization event has seen this video. Look, it's never going to happen, but you'll be prepared for anything as long as you keep watching What If?
Like
guys, how is it going? My name is Coolic, or you can call me Nikki, and in today's video we are looking at the craziest water slides ever. Before we jump into this video, make sure you guys go and smash that like button right now, and let's jump into it. Alright, this is one of those toilet bowl water slides, and these honestly look like a lot of fun. I've never been on one before, but
That's a United Arab Emirates.
Dog shit in here. I'm gonna kill you! What the hell? Damn it! Dog shit in here. I'm gonna kill you, punk! Get over here, you punk! Get your ass! Get up!
ah, God! Oh, no!
You think it's funny?
This is fucking gold.
Run! Run!
Funny, huh, punk? You think this is funny? Put dog shit on my driveway?
I'm gonna tell my dad!
I don't care about your dad. I'll rub this shit in your dad's face too. You think this dog poop's funny, kid? Huh? Eat this dog poop, kid. Huh? You think that's funny? You ever put dog shit in my yard again, it'll be the end of it.